Alright, so 48 is what aspect of your character's future are they most curious about? So like if they could know one thing about their future, what would it be?
I think that one's actually pretty easy for Braz. Just wants to know if she'll be happy and peaceful.
Nice. That's a good one.
Maybe not have a side hustle that she loathes.
Hmm.
Otis is imagining the sweet, beautiful moment when he hopefully dies in some spectacular, stupid fashion.
Maz would like to know when she will successfully build her cult, I mean, religion, religious following, not a cult.
Tomato, tomato. Grotus, will you be terribly upset if you just die of old age in your sleep?
That sounds terrible.
Awful, horrifying, enraging thought.
You know what?
Cringe-ing.
You know what, Grotus? Maz will do you a favor. She will make you a handshake deal that if you haven't died by the time that you're old and infirm and can't get out of the bed, she'll just set you on fire.
Oh, no fair. I want to be a part of that.
Otis wants to be the one guy on the other side of the trolley problem.
Maybe she'll set you on fire and then blast you out of a cannon.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
That way someone is really surprised in a really terrible way when you land on them in a fiery oblivion.
Yeah, we just have to make sure the cannons aim properly, but this has the makings of a good one.
We'll aim it at a politician's house, don't worry.
Oh, there you go.
Beautiful.
There you go. How about you, Hunker?
Quick, if you
Like-
have been speaking, we can't hear.
I'm just curious,
There we go.
like, about the simple things, like who's Honk and what's that gonna be like?
All right.
But I'm Honker.
You know, like the discovery of self, or the exploration of self is like a wonder every day for Honker. They explore themselves a lot.
Oh.
We didn't need to know that.
He finds new pieces of wood every day.
All right.
Wow, that took an interesting turn.
It is I'm Honker. I don't know what you expected.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
never know what to expect.
Exactly.
That's the unexpected.
Expect
right.
the honking.
So,
The honkening.
the honking.
That phrase terrifies me and excites me at the same time.
All right. Does anybody remember what we got up to last time? Here, I'll help Jari remember.
It's been
a
a
little
while.
bit. It has been a moment.
It's always been a while.
Oh, yeah, we were getting ready to go up into the last tower of this area. And there's like a giant fortress of Zolgaths around it, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
And we were trying to figure out the best way to go about this that won't end up in one or all of us dying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the plan at the end of last session was possibly popping back to town to try to like I mean,
Oh,
because
we were
you
gonna
guys
like
have found out, yeah, because you guys have found out,
rest, restock, and see if we can find allies. Was that what we were doing?
yeah, because like I mean, you guys have found out some stuff people in town don't know. I mean, like the distillery got attacked, and so there's been a number of people from that have died,
Oh,
and town
right,
probably
right,
wants to
right.
know what's going on there, so that'll probably get some people riled up, and then of course you find out that this tower is full of weird beasties.
It's kind of coming back to me. We had left off at the wheelbarrow with the body in it, or whatever, the cart with the body. And then we did the whole battle at the distillery where somehow stuff exploded and caught on fire.
Somehow, yeah.
It's probably those really shitty archers. Uh,
Ruthless.
and we killed the Zolgath, found some of the living distillery workers, went and tried to find the party that they had told us was going to the tower, and then happened to find them all but one dead because of some killer plants from outer space. That's just what I'm calling them. Uh, and the one that survived was the owner of the distillery.
Yeah, like the foreman. Yeah.
Yeah. And so we said we were gonna check out the tower. They were gonna go back to the distillery, and then we got here.
Didn't Honker make some kind of brand deal in there somewhere?
Yeah,
Hunker
Hunk-
tried, but
yeah.
then they were like, "Well, let's figure this out first."
Yeah.
No, we did. We did. We did we the way to put it is the distillery had hostile enemies and a hostile takeover. Dun dun dun.
Mm-hmm.
It's their
Yeah.
fault.
So I think our plan, since we had just gone through some fights, was to go back to town, report what had happened, rest up, restock, come up with a plan.
Yeah, because you guys did do some like reconnaissance on the tower a little bit. Like Grotus did some sick ninja shit and ran up some
Oh,
walls
yeah.
and got a view on some stuff. And yeah, that seems like there's quite a few things that you're seeing just outside the tower, and who knows inside. You haven't even seen there yet, but it seems that they're somewhat entrenched. So
Hadn't someone told us about the person that's like leading the Zolgaths?
yes, they did. They
Can you
told you.
refresh us?
Yeah, I can. Let me find that.
I'm recalling things.
Hey, Coco. Let's see. Okay, so Gratana, who was the foreman of the distillery that you guys have rescued, um, she was able to she does know like a little bit of Draconic and was able to question um one of the Zolgaths and get some information out of them. And so she had told you that one, they found out that they're Zolgaths at all three of the Aeon towers, which we already know. Um, that they are commanded by a high chieftain called a Stone Liege, whose name is Thessica, who has many wondrous abilities, from what she was told. Powers over things like alchemy and stone. Um, she comes and goes from the towers by some kind of magic. And that
Yeah, but can she fucking juggle?
we'll see. We'll
Her
see.
name is Jessica. I hate her already.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. And that her goal is to destroy the balls of light atop each of these towers, which you guys have done some foiling of, and the other two. Um, and there were also some rumors that Thessica has used alchemy to like mutate some Zolgaths into powerful guardians to protect the old forest tower. Which you didn't see anything like that, at least on the outside of the tower. So still unknown as to what exactly that could be. But And you did see some of like the stone stuff at work, because like when Grotus had gone and done a little reconnaissance on the outside of the tower here, there was, um, I think there's like some golems of some kind that he had seen on top of, I think, the eastern platform. There was some other stuff that looked like the stone had been like molded with some sort of magic, um, so like able to manipulate it somehow.
Are these similar to the golems we saw at the last Aeon Tower?
They were not, because the ones at the last Aeon Tower, the golems there, were ones that were part of the tower.
Hmm.
Like they had been created, and I think those were like a more like a dwarven creation or something like that.
Yeah.
But these ones were. Let me pull up that page here. The ones that Grotus had seen up there, they're kind of more like they're more elementals, like kind of like they're like kind of
Mm.
like a stone or earth elemental type thing. They were kind of guarding this um, geode thing that
Okay.
was on that particular platform up there. But
I do just have to say, friends, I'm so proud of us for once just not rushing in and knowing our limits and taking a step back to create a plan. It's so unlike us, and I'm just so proud of us.
I mean, it does help that Scorch got a lot of damage. We have to protect the puppy.
I
true.
know, yeah, the horrible Friar Tuck haircut now.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah,
My poor baby.
we're gonna have to knit him a hat.
I need what's the fantasy equivalent of Rogaine?
A
Ma-
literal hair growth potion that isn't snake oil.
Maz says that we just take some like thick moss and then like glue it to the top of Scorch's head.
Just make him a
Mm,
moss toupee. That'll look awesome.
Yeah.
So awesome.
nice, nice. All right. So, so with all that out of there, so you guys are making your way back to Turpin Rome
Yeah.
to try to get some help, maybe rile up some of the local townsfolk to help you go jab some lizards and whatnot. You do manage to make it back there without too much trouble. I mean, you get back into town, and things are still going on with the festival in the area, the Stump Festival, because they've been setting up for that and getting things going for that ever since you had arrived. Um, as you uh, are kind of like approaching into the middle of town, where like a lot of the activity is, since that's where the markets and some of the kind of grounds for this event are at. You see across the crowd a familiar face. You see Asho, a shot we haven't seen for a moment. I know I have a picture.
I don't remember who the hell that is.
She works for Opera Vandy.
Oh, that's right, her. Okay.
She's like his assistant. She's like a gunslinger goblin chick. You guys initially met her. She was the one who initially had gotten you to come over to this part of the world after your escapades up in Escadar. I don't think we've really seen her much. I think we've seen her a little bit when we were at like Opera Vandy's place forever ago, but maybe like once one other time. But we haven't seen her a whole ton. But yeah, you see her in the crowd um, with her. I think it's her crossbow or whatever it is she has um, on her back. She seems just kind of be making her way across the market.
I'll shout for her. Oh, show, and like, whip out the entourage and well, like honk and try to get her attention.
All right, so you call out, and Asha kind of hears her name and rolls around, kind of looking, and sees you guys over there, and you see kind of a smile across her face here, and she turns and hurries up the street here to where you guys are. Says, "Oh, Circus of Wayward Wonders, you guys finally got down here, huh?"
Yep, been down here for a little while now.
Nice. I was just down in the area. I know the stunt festival's going on here soon, and Mr. Vandy likes to make sure everything's going swimmingly, and so I decided to come down here and check things out. Everything going good?
Yeah, we had a couple successful shows so far. Gained the allyship of some dog creatures. Can't remember that race.
The Shoonies.
Shoonies. Yeah, we helped some Shoonies out. We bought part of a distillery, and we helped a distillery, and well, everybody loves us. It's because I'm the best.
Well, that certainly agrees with what we've heard. I mean, we've heard word of your shows and the other areas you've been to so far, and Mr. Vandy's quite pleased at your progress. Have you heard anything else about the other inquiry of Mr. Vandy's?
I'm gonna need
Those the
it.
bodies,
I don't even
We
right?
remember
haven't,
the last
we haven't
time.
solved any of the
The
random deaths of
the
people dying.
nightmares, the weird ghost girl thing haunting him.
Oh
That
yeah, I haven't fixed that.
hmm. Yeah, I mean, from what we've seen, I mean, we've still had, somewhat regular on, well, on, there isn't really a schedule for these things, but unscheduled, unsuspected uh, corpses showing up at the morgue at Mr. Vandy's. So, and he has still been having those weird dreams with the child. But it's a shame to hear there hasn't been any new news on that front. Strange.
Yeah, we'll look into it. We've just been circusing because that's like our main job, but people keep having us do other things and we do it, but like hero stuff is a side gig for us.
We
Just
really,
FYI, we're on it, but
we
you
really
got to
gotta
know that.
know.
My
What,
passion is the circus.
what were you saying, Ross?
We really gotta start telling people no. We're not gonna do that. She loathes all these side quests that they have to do. She hates it so much.
So at least in term, and then this is up, up to you guys whether you guys tell her this information or not. In terms of things that you have found out on that front. Um, so one, um, you found that like the people who you've run into that either were about to succumb to this or had recently, you keep hearing about these nightmares that people seem to have in some inordinate period of time leading up to them actually expiring. Um, you had found that um, there was the ghost of that old uh, farmer up to the northeast that seemed to like know something about Vandy's history. But that's already come out. You guys already talked to Vandy about that and found out about his history and with the guilt about what happened to can't remember the name of the family right now. Um, the family that was up. Fuck, what was the name? Can't remember it. I have to go find it. You already talked to him about that, but yeah, the nightmare stuff. I don't know if you told them about that. There's also the issue of the guy killing people and stealing parts of their brains down here that you've run into a couple times now.
Wait,
Uh,
what? I don't remember that.
Yeah, it's we found the satyr,
Oh, okay. Yep. Okay.
and there was like a hole where they had gone into his brain, and then we found someone else that had a similar mark. And I think we found out what it was that did it, but not why.
Just too many side stories. I can't keep it straight.
yeah, you had found out that this was the work of a darrow, which is basically kind of a like sort of gnome type creature from the Darklands, so from the Underdark of this setting. Um, but yeah, as to exactly what they want with that, but there had been, I think, when you guys had interrogated the spirit of the satyr, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, it was the satyr's the only spirit that we had talked to about it so far, and they had told us it was a darrow, and that they didn't know why, and it had stolen their pan flute, and they didn't know why.
Yeah, and I believe the satyr had also mentioned, like in passing, that I think they had some strange dream recently before that happened and they got killed.
I don't recall that
I
part.
feel like they did if I'm remembering correctly from that time, which was a while
Well,
ago.
you said it now, so it's true.
Yeah, now it's canonical. It happened, but whether it did or not, who knows? But that is, yeah. So there has been some things you've learned on that front, but yeah, there's still kind of this mystery of like what is causing this and how to stop it. Um, it's just kind of been swirling in the background this whole time. But yeah,
Yeah, we'll tell her those, the stuff that
Yeah, we'll relay
she's
all that
not.
to them with special emphasis on the fact that I conducted a seance just because I think it's really cool.
That's
okay.
one of the coolest things you've done.
Thank you.
All right, so at the face of all this information, Asho's kind of taking it all in, and it's like, oh, it's certainly a wild chain of events. I mean, hopefully we find something soon, so we can put a stop to all these people dying, whether it's from these nightmares or whatever this guy sticking things up people's noses is doing. Like, oh, that's weird. That's creepy. What the heck?
Yeah, Grotus says that's not where you're supposed to stick things.
That's not how you damage a brain.
Well, I guess if there's any new news on that front, be sure to let me know. And whenever you do your show down here in Turpinra, I'd be happy to come. Is there anything else you need?
Well, make sure to tell everybody about the delicious ale from the brewery. It'll soon have new branding, new name, same great taste. It'll be called the Wayward Special going forward, not because of a hostile takeover or anything.
And she kind of looks at you kind of quizzically there, and she's like, "Isn't that the distillery? Isn't that the one down here in the area? What happened to them? That's weird that they changed their branding all of a sudden."
Well, they experienced what someone call an act of the gods, and they needed a cash infusion, and an angel investor invested in them actually and saved the brewery.
Oh,
It's me. I'm anonymous.
what what happened? Was there like an accident?
Yeah, they hired some fucking clowns to save them, and so there was some fires and stuff. It was pretty crazy. I hear the clowns did their best.
Well, what was that, Grotus?
They made some very poor decisions in who to trust.
Oh well, goodness. I hope everything's okay over there. It sounds like it's kind of serious.
Oh, it is, but they've got everything sorted out. It's going to be a-okay. The angel investor, it made sure to do enough cash infusion to get pretty much majority ownership so that they can handle things, and the brewery people can just get to brewing, which is what they need to do. So make sure to tell everybody about the Wayward Special. It'll be served at our circus. Probably. Maybe. I don't know.
So Asho is kind of looking at you all as you're relaying this information, and you can tell she looks kind of suspicious at you guys. Like there's something more going on here, and it's like, how about we go get a drink? I feel like there's more than you're telling me here.
I
There's
mean,
something going on.
probably, but I don't know if we remember it.
A lot of shit has happened since we saw you last.
I mean, I can't drink. It dries out my insides, but Grotus says he drinks enough for the two of us.
Try to do so out of respect.
You can eat the bar peanuts, honker.
I like peanuts.
All right, so she motions for you guys to follow her, and you head into the nearby tavern. I have the name of it. I know we've seen the name of it. We were in there earlier. So many pages of things.
See, even our beloved GM can't remember all the things. How are we supposed to?
It's hard.
I have all the things written down. They're just in many tiny folders. Let's see. Ah, yes, it was Miss Landra who had worked. Yeah. She had worked at that restaurant. Yeah, you guys they went in there for like breakfast before you guys went over to the distillery. So you come back into that restaurant or the tavern with Osho, and the gentleman behind the counter. I know his name is in this file. Where the fuck is it? Oh, this is gonna drive me crazy. Turpin Row. Hub Festival. Well, here it is. No, it isn't. Fuck. I don't remember where it is. Alright. So, he sees you guys come in with Osho and recognizes you there from, earlier when you guys were. He says, "Oh, welcome back. Did you find anything out about the distillery? Why they haven't sent anything into town?"
So we got some good news and some bad news.
Good news is the distillery is back in operation under new management.
Okay.
The bad news is a lot of people died and they lost a lot of inventory.
Whoa, died. And you see, Asha also just kind of rolls around at this information too. And is like, "Wait, what?
Oh, did we not tell her that?
What the hell happened there?"
Well, so I don't know if you know what a Zolgath is. Basically, just imagine a big lizard dude.
Okay.
Um, they're pretty bad, and they're being controlled by these people that have been affecting the Aeon Towers.
One of the other like patrons that's here in the tavern kind of pipes up and he's like, "That sounds like the things I've heard about in the woods. People have heard stuff creeping around. Like maybe it sounds like them. Lizard things, you said?"
Yeah,
Yeah, people said they've been seeing stuff like that.
they're mad ugly, bro.
And they smell bad.
But yeah, like they attacked the distillery,
Oh goodness.
and a lot of people died, and we saved some of them, and then I guess they were gonna go. There was a party that went out to the tower to investigate, which is when the Zolgaths attacked everyone. And we went looking for them, and some plants killed a lot of them, but we saved the foreman.
Oh, so Granada's still okay. Good. Goodness.
Yeah, it was kind of scary up there.
Well, if they're attacking places, we should probably do something about it. They sound like they're still out there, right? Like we should probably probably should tell the commissioner about this. I don't know if we can have the festival go on if there's this much danger in the area.
Didn't we take care of them? Or no? Thought we did.
Well, I mean, there is an entire
There's a whole
tower
Aeon
full of
tower full of
Zolgaths.
Zolgaths.
Oh yeah.
The whole reason we
Yeah.
came back to the town.
Yeah.
I
That's
feel
right.
like they're gonna
Right.
come to the Stump Festival. They don't care.
Yeah, we should tell the commissioner because he's probably needs to hire some fucking clowns to deal with it. So let's go
Maybe
do
some
it.
big clowns.
But
Oh,
like,
dude,
you know, if anyone wants to go stab some lizards, we can use your help.
Well, Asha kind of stands up from her stool and says, "Well, I'll help."
Fuck yeah, goblin power.
I mean, I'm here on behalf of Mr. Vandy, and we're here to make sure that everything goes swimmingly in the Sportlands, and people are happy and healthy and safe. So it's the least I can do. But yeah, we should probably talk to the commissioner and see if anybody else wants to join in if their homes are in danger. I mean, the Aeon Tower's not that far away, and if there's really that many of them, well, I mean, goodness, that's dangerous for the whole Swordlands, not even just Turpin Row.
We did some scouting, and there were at least a few camps just on the outside. So who knows what's on the inside? It's kind of like when you're playing a game and everything seems really easy up until the last fortress, and then there's like 500 enemies right in a row in the boss rush.
And you remember why you just saved all those potions the entire game.
Yeah.
Then you don't use them all anyway, and just finish the game and still have them all, yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. But yeah, so Asho kind of just like chugs this stein that she'd gotten and like smacks it down on the counter and says, "Yeah, let's do this. Let's save Turpin
Let's
Row."
go.
Do it.
So you guys head out back into the streets here, and you guys are pretty much in the center of town. You figure if you head over towards kind of the main grounds of the festival, you could probably find Commissioner Eichner over there, who you'd talked to before.
Okay, we'll go find him. We'll head that way.
Okay. All right. So you head over there, and people are. There's already people going around, to the little market stands and things like, things are starting to kick up a little bit. And you find Commissioner Eichner, He is kind of in the middle of helping one of the merchants get some like crates moved uh, off of a cart, and he sees you all approach here and says, "Oh, right, the clowns visiting, right? Uh, if you're coming about space for the circus, I mean, festival's still going on. You have to wait until that's finished. So we don't have any sort of competition."
No, you'll know when we do when the festival's done because Brodus is gonna be the winner. He said so.
Damn right.
Well, I certainly wish you luck in the competition if you're planning to participate there. But it's is there something that you needed aside from space for the circus?
Okay, so like a long time ago, these lizards loved each other very much, and they made a lot more lizards. Okay, if you're tracking, those lizards moved in to the tower near the town. That ain't no joke, mister.
He's kind of looking at you a little puzzled, and Osho steps in here and says, "Hello, Commissioner Eichner. Good to see you again." "Ah, yes, Miss Hayshot. Welcome back to Turpin Row. I trust you know more what they're speaking about here. Lizards in the forest?"
I don't know what's confusing about what Honker said at all.
Yes. They, well, I assume you're aware that there was some sort of, issue with the distillery, correct? Uh, yes, they hadn't been a shipment for a little bit, and we had sent them to, well, they had actually been out to visit them and see how things were going. Did that go well?
So we got some good news and some bad news. I basically repeat to him what I told the last person.
No, actually, I'm gonna need you to say it all again.
No.
A little
Um,
closer to the mic.
yeah, your mic's off.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Um, so you relay all this information to Commissioner Eichner here, and of course, concerned. Glad to hear that the foreman's still alive, but clearly a little distraught at the loss of the various distillery workers um, in the process there. And he says, "Well, I mean, Asha's right. I don't know if we can. We may have to put a pause on the festival to not endanger the people here if there's that big of an issue. The Albro Consortium that runs the town, we do have a somewhat of a militia of our own to help protect the area. I can call them up and get us all together to try to do something about this, or it becomes more of a threat to not just here."
Yeah, and we can help too as long as you guys, agree to, help us out in return for our time not spent clowning around.
Well, yes, of course. I mean, we'd love to have your assistance. And it seems like you were able to hold your own at the distillery with what happened over there. So you're more than welcome to come along.
So then you guys would like put up like a small advertisement for us at the festival if we help you guys out, it sounds like. That's good. I'm glad you agree to that. Thank you, Commissioner. Let's hop to it.
I'm
And
so
I'll
glad.
honk my nose and like hop on my little cart and start scooting away.
All right.
Where did you get your marketing degree at, Hunker? Because it's good.
From fucking clown college.
I knew you were going to say that, but it was still great.
All right. So Commissioner Ragnar has said he's going to go try to get the Albro Consortium militia together,
Yeah.
and Osho's in tow with you guys as well, and so you all agreed to take him a moment to get everybody together. But he says, let's meet at the distillery, and we can go from there um, to this, to the tower and see what the fuck's going on up there. So, you have a moment to rest, and if there's anything we need to get at any of the market stuff around here, we certainly can.
I pull a small jar of pickles out of my pocket and I eat them.
An important part of the resting process. Let's see. Get everybody rested. Are there any supply things that anybody needs? I'm not sure how everybody is on potions and whatnot.
I'm sure we could all use some, to be honest. I have 3 lesser healing potions, and that's it.
I have 2 moderates.
Okay.
I have 1 water. I'm good to go.
All right. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and just say we all take a little rest. And hey, Coco.
Yeah, I'm watching them. It's fine.
You'll take a little rest and meet back up over at the distillery. So when you guys make it over there, you find Eichener is already there, along with a number of folks. Looks to be about probably, at least 20 or so, just folks from town that have been kind of outfitted as best as they can. And Asho, of course, is there as well. They seem to be doing some, trying to do a little bit of work on the distillery. Eichener is, clearly been going around seeing like what's been happening. He's talking to Cortana a bit. He's talking to her now, actually, when you guys walk up. You kind of see them mid-conversation in the middle of the distillery here. Cortana sees you guys approaching. Oh, it's the ones who rescued us. Yes, welcome back.
Good to see you're still walking.
Yes. The path was pretty clear all the way back to the distillery. I was able to get back here to the others that remained. We've been trying to do a little cleanup work. Seems there was a bit of a fire and some other things that damaged some of the equipment. But, thanks to Commissioner Eichener and the consortium, we're getting things back up. But it sounds like you're looking to go finish what we tried to do ourselves. You got a little bit more strength behind you than we had.
Yeah, you guys wouldn't have done very well. There's a lot of shit over there.
Well, we were a bit rash in our decision making, I must say. The kind of the heat of the anger and the frustration and what they did to our fellow worker here, Harkonnen. We were a little hot in the face.
It happens sometimes. Just don't let it happen again. Consider being better.
Yeah, those are good words.
So Eichner turns to you guys and is like, so, say there's a bit of a force at the tower. Tell me what you've seen. You said you did a little scouting. What's the situation? How should we approach?
Quietly.
Well, yes, naturally, that's usually a good plan.
Well, hey, nobody else was offering anything, so I just gave my 2 cents.
I mean, Oh, go ahead.
No, I have no better thing. Yeah, quietly get as close as possible before they start hurting us.
Yeah. So here, let me get the reshare that map back of the area just in case we didn't have it anymore. So, yeah, so in terms of ways up here, there's the big staircase on the left that goes up to the platforms, and then those go up from there. You guys had seen some patrols going around on like the ground floor, aside from the ones that were up above. So, I mean, you have the way the way I'm going to do this, just so we don't have to, do a crazy amount of micromanaging. Asha's just gonna be with you guys. Asha's just gonna be part of the party. Have her own party sheet. And then the troops with Eichener, we're just gonna assume that you have like 2 battalions, basically, of like 10 people each.
Okay.
That will just kind of direct to, go, deal with some problem, do some sort of thing. I'll do some rolls, and we'll just kind of I'll do that in the background, so we don't have to sit through a whole bunch of shit with that. But yeah. But otherwise, you guys and Asho are kind of the main force, obviously. But they are there as supplement to take out other things, or if need be, like if you guys get into like a big tussle or something, you can, of course, try to bring them in, and we'll figure that out a little bit when it comes to that. But they'll just be kind of treated as a unit.
Okay.
All right, let's do this.
Clown war. You got a clown army.
Wouldn't that be a good book? The Art of Clown War?
Art of Clown War, yeah. All right.
To be fair, it's not a manual. It's just crudely drawn pictures of clowns in battle.
So, with that in mind, with your groups and these 2 battalions, you guys decide to make your way up towards the tower itself. And here, we'll just kind of start with you guys down here. Let me get Asho onto the map here. All right, so we're going to assume that you guys are kind of just off the south end of the screen here, in the woods, kind of in the brush, concealed. You're not, in the open like it looks like right now.
Okay.
So as like you guys saw last time we were here, there's some Zolgaths up on the left platform. There's these, looks like some sort of elemental things up there on the right platform. You do see, and these aren't really on the map, but they're, you have seen some small patrols of Zolgaths that just kind of seem to be circling the area. Give me a, is it history? History is this one, yeah? Not history.
Society.
Yeah, society. Okay. So, as you guys are kind of setting up the plan here in the brush, Grodish, you're kind of describing to them about the, what you had seen climbing up the wall here. Eichener, you see his eyes kind of light up for a moment. And he says, when I was much younger, I remember coming out to this tower, and, there used to be a little more activity out here. Like, this was more of a religious place, but over the years, there hasn't really been quite as much anymore here, or I think at the others that are in the area, really. But I remember there being there was a way in the middle between the bases. Like I remember there being like a passageway that we would go in uh, when we were giving like an offering or things like that. I mean, it looks fairly overgrown, uh, so you can't really see it from here. There's that there's some large trees and things in the middle of that space between things, but the passageway should still be there. I don't see why it wouldn't be. But perhaps that's another way in that you could use to get behind them.
Do we think we can get in there without being seen?
I mean, the overgrowth will probably help, but
Well, I mean, from your last foray here, it sounds like you'd gotten up to the base of you guys. Last time you guys were here, you guys were like right here.
Well, I know, but this would be in between the.
Well, yeah, but these are like 30 feet tall. So like this is like a 30-foot deep like wedge at ground level between these two like plateaus of structure. And it's just like full of like overgrowth. And like from what you at least from what you guys can see, like where you are, like you don't see like an opening, so you're not sure like how big it is or whatever, but it might still be back there.
well, why don't I'm willing to go? If Maz, if you want to come with me, maybe us smaller folk can stealthily go through and check out that situation before everybody tries that way.
Sure. I mean, I guess at least our beautiful skin will blend in.
Of course, we'll look great. Honker, can you keep an eye on Scorch for me, please?
I'll honk my nose.
All right, let's go. Hopefully, do this quietly.
All right. Well, so you guys are doing that together then. So Maz, Braz, go ahead and roll some stealth.
Oz, you little bitch. You got a plus 22 to this. You better roll good.
I know. I have a plus 18. I would have cried if I would have hero pointed it.
All right. All right. So you two move up into across the way here. You're keeping an eye out for any roaming patrols. There aren't any going by the front here at the moment, but you kind of managed to duck your way into that initial undergrowth that you guys were hiding in last time, and then continue to press further in under this bridge. The rope bridge is way up over your heads, going between there, and you eventually find yourself at kind of a wall at the back of this kind of indentation here. One thing you notice, roll a perception check for me as you guys are searching for the door. Okay. Yeah, so with those rolls, and especially kind of already knowing that there's probably something there, thanks to Ikener, you guys do actually manage to find a door, kind of concealed in the wall here. It's the way it's been fashioned with the stone. It seems like pretty flush and hard to notice. But since you knew it was there, you were able to kind of suss it out. You do notice that a lot of the underbrush around this area is soaked with or doused with like oil of some kind. Like a lot of this plant stuff is wet, and you can kind of smell the oil scent.
Maz is like, I'm a little worried that this is trapped. We should maybe go back and report this smell.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So you guys, with that information, we'll just say you make it back out. I'm not going to have you do another roll. Okay. So you make it back to the group. The door does exist. and it seems to just you didn't open it obviously because you noticed this oil and you wanted to be wary. But
So we found the door, and we can definitely get in it in theory. But we
It might be booby
smelled flammable, and we're pretty sure that it's gonna set us on fire if we try and open it.
which I mean for me would not be the first time, but not the opportune moment.
Mm.
any thoughts on how to get through? Eichner kind of leans in.
Well, I mean, either we have to get rid of the part that could set us on fire, but that would take a long time and be loud, or
Might be a good distraction though to get in another way.
we could set off the trap on purpose by finding something that is expendable to set it off with, and then cause the distraction, like Braz was saying, like
Conquer.
scaredy pants.
Do you have anything on you, like a toy or something that I could put a bomb on that could roll on in?
Of course. I have my Jack in the Box.
Because why would you sacrifice one of your entourage when you can sacrifice the enslaved Fae?
You have a bomb with feet.
Oh, perfect. Then I don't even have to make one. Thanks. I hate doing work.
He knows.
All right, so we're gonna try to blow it open from a distance of sorts.
I mean, if nothing else, it'll set all of the flammable brush on fire, and then we don't have to worry about it.
Okay. So
I mean, I don't know any other better ideas, so yep.
Yeah, we're just a bunch of clowns. Come on.
all right. So Eigener's
Try
kind
to
of
lure the
agreeing with this.
zombies into their own trap. That's my only suggestion. We would have to really piss them off.
Oh, like lure them down, like down there, and then blow it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
They would have to be dumb enough to walk into their own kill zone.
Yeah, we could always send something in there to make a lot of noise. Or one of us could go in there if we think we can get away fast enough. And then Braz can always throw some alchemy at it.
Okay. Seems like an interesting plan.
Which I suppose we could still use the Jack-in-the-Box for.
Yeah, I mean the Jack in the
We're
Box is kind of a remote detonation device, pretty much.
Well, and it plays music, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's true.
So it would create a distraction.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right.
It would probably lure them because, like, that's not going to sound threatening, just out of place.
All right. All right. I can understand. Think this sounds like a good plan. What do we want the militia to be doing, or be at the ready to do? If you guys are focusing on doing this distraction in the middle here, and hopefully taking some ones out and then going in that way.
We should probably. How many people did you say we had?
There's like 20.
20.
And you can divide them into two groups, like 2 groups of 10.
Is there any way that they can, like, discreetly take out some of the patrols?
Yeah, we can certainly direct them to go and try to pick up
I would
patrols.
say we should probably split them into 2 parties of 10 and have them go along each tower.
Mm-hmm.
Just to see if there's any like patrol of like a single Zolgath that they could take out,
Yeah.
or like even just get more information on where everything is. And then like our distraction in the middle can be their sign to like reconvene.
Okay. Yeah. That seems like a good plan.
I should have done that in Ma's words, but I forgot.
Okay. Sure. Okay. Um, so we'll say, you guys are kind of like concealed up in here. And
Assuming everyone agrees, of course.
Of course.
I need everybody to consent.
Party on.
all right. All right. So you guys are going there. We're sending in the remote jackbox, music, hopefully luring some Zolgas down in there to also blow them up in the process. And then so we'll have Eichner and his 2 battalions. We'll have them kind of go one around the west and the other around the east, and they'll deal with anything that they run into as they come along. Sweet. All right, so for this little ruse here in the middle, Honker, if you're going to send out your little Jack-in-the-Box friend here, we'll have you do a performance check for, the music this thing's doing. We'll see how alluring that is. Very nice. Very nice. All right. So your little Fae goes strutting through the underbrush, and you have it go all the way until it's, basically right up against the uh, structure here. Begins playing its little tune. And it is, loud enough. Like, you guys can still hear it, like, all the way over here in this bush where you're hiding. A decent ways away. And you hear, some activity up above, kind of to the northwest of you guys. So this would be on the platform where there were a bunch of Zolgaths. And you look up and you see, some of them kind of, peeking their heads over the edge here into the middle. And you hear some discussion in Draconic that you don't understand. And you see a
Oh,
couple
wait,
of...
I think I speak that now.
Oh, do you?
I think. Hold on.
I feel like you might.
Because I had a. Oh, I do. Yeah, because I took a feat where I could get more languages. I do speak Draconic.
Okay. All right. So you hear them. You hear them up there at the top, and you hear these little guys talking to each other, and one of them's is like, "Strange sound by the door, but Miss Thessica said we shouldn't go near." And you hear another one like reply, "Hmm. Surface dwellers. Perhaps we should look. We don't want them getting into Thessica's way." And you see them kind of, you hear, some footsteps walking away, and you hear them come back, and you see some ropes being kind of tossed down from the platform there. And you see a few Zolgaths, like they, aside from the ones that you had heard, about 4 or 5 of them come down the ropes and into the underbrush down there, and you see them kind of start poking around, trying to find the source of this strange music.
All right, they took the bait.
Line them up.
Trigger the boom.
All right.
We got a a sleep, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
Before
you,
all
you
this.
guys, you guys are fully healed.
Okay. There's more spell slot. Is that one. That one.
All right. So, the music goes off, and there's this explosion, rocks the base of this tower here, and then it, in combination with the flammable material that had been left all over these plants here, like this whole bit of underbrush in between these, just goes up in a flash. Along with all of the Zolgas that were in there, with the combination of the oil and the explosion. It burns hot and it burns fast, and it isn't too long before the vines and plants and things and everything that was here has kind of all been reduced to ash. And things kind of die down, and it's more just the embers and things that are left. But it seems it was a success. Now that this is all cleared out, you can see, and the force of the explosion looks like it kind of moved the door a little bit. You can see it's like a little bit ajar. It got like blown inwards a little bit. But otherwise, it seems that worked. And at the sound of that going off, let me just do a couple of rolls here for Eichner and dudes. Okay, do that. And they're up against there. Okay. To the other garrison. Okay. So the 1 battalion to the west, they did come across patrol. It was just a couple of Zolgas, and given that there's like 10 of them, wasn't too much of an issue. Some minor injuries, but nothing serious. The other group also ran into another patrol, and it was a little bit larger of a patrol. Had a little bit of a harder fight. Nobody died, but one of them has a little bit more of a serious injury, and will probably need to sit out there getting a little bit bandaged up. But otherwise, the 2 battalions kind of make their way along the base of the structure here, and meet you back up here by the brush. And Eichner sees you all standing here and sees the remains of the middle here and says, "Well, seems like that was a success. And you're a little bit rough around the edges out here, but we took out a couple of patrols. Would you like us to head up the front steps then while you go down the entrance down here?"
Yes.
Okay. All right, so Eichner gets all his dudes together, and they decide to go all together as one and head up the kind of main stairs to the west and kind of approach from that direction, while you guys have this door down below. I think the token should be unlocked, so you guys should be able to move yourselves. And I think the door should be open, so you should be able to see in there, I think.
Yes.
Cool. All right, so you kind of push this door open a little bit more to make yourselves able to fit in. And, nothing additional happens when you open the door. Beyond this, you see a long, straight corridor that extends for seems to be quite a ways into the tower. It's a little difficult to see, just because the corridor is just like chock full of roots and vines and things that have like just kind of grown into the stone and all over the place. So it's kind of obstructing view a bit, but it does seem to extend for quite a ways into this structure.
Well, do we proceed with caution?
Yeah, but I'm not leading.
I'll
Yeah,
be in front.
Rhoda always leads.
I stumble at the front of the pack.
All right. So, you guys make your way up the corridor here, pushing aside the various brush and undergrowth and things. It's it's difficult to see in front of you. Most of the time you can only see about like 5 or 10 feet in front of you, just because there's so much just junk uh, growing in the way. As you continue up the path, let me get you guys. Here's the ones I gotta grab. Let's see. Asho, Scorch. There we go. Wait, where's Grotus's token? The heck?
I don't know. Where is Gross's token? What did you do
Still
to
here.
him?
Here he is.
Oh, there you are.
There.
Okay. All right. So you guys continue walking up here. So as you get to basic Grotus, where you just put yourself there, you see like a small like alcove in the corridor just to like the right of you, and it's taken up by a what appears to be a statue of some kind. But you hear a whirring of gears as you kind of walk into its melee range here, Grotus, and this thing wakes up.
Hmm.
Everybody roll that initiative.
Do we roll with advantage just because we're cool?
No.
Advantage is a D&D term. Be careful using D&D terms, or Pinkertons might show up at your door.
Bring it. Bring it. I'll fight him, I will.
I believe in you.
All right. So, oh, let me have Asho also.
Go, go.
Buddy. All right. Roll Asho's initiative here too. There we go. Okay. So, top of the order, Honker. You see this large stone construct here, kind of peeling itself out of the wall at Grotus.
I will, of course, take a few steps back first.
Okay.
First and foremost, as always. Oh wait, no I won't. I'll take steps forward. I'll rush up and I will poke it in the stomach. And I will say, "Who made you? You got a funny nose." And cast Cursed of Lost Time on it.
Okay.
Can I hero point that? Make
Uh,
them re-roll us. I can't remember if you can make them re-roll a thing.
let me see. Can you hero point and save?
It'll take the damage either way. There's an effect.
Looks like generally no, since that would basically
But
be like if a martial class like missed, they could hero
yeah.
point and be like they still take half damage.
Okay. Cool. Well, they'll
Cool.
take the damage, and that's it.
Okay.
That's my turn.
All right. So, oops. Oh gosh. Come on. Turn order. Go to the right person. There we go. Construct. Okay. So the construct it first moves heck?
Why are you breaking things?
It wasn't letting me move, like, the token. It's like it's stuck. What the heck? Hold on. Let me delete this token and re-edit.
I mean, it is significantly bigger than the area of the map that we're in.
I think because, like, well,
Probably
the place,
head on.
yeah, the place the module, like, automatically put it was, like, half in the wall. And so I
Yeah,
think it was, like,
mine
stuck
too.
in the wall. But there we go. Okay, so it moves to block the corridor. And, you know, kind of moves up in front of you guys, or in front of Grotus here, and, you know, kind of turns to face you all and says, just kind of, you're hearing this just really low voice, for Theska guard. And it brings its fist up and tries to bonk Grotus here with it.
Oh no, not bonking.
Man, look at this absolute simp of a construct.
Been critically bonked.
It's the worst kind.
Oh!
Holy shit.
God damn. Holy fuckaroony indeed. All right. That brings us to bras.
Well, that thing so rudely bonked my friend. I'm gonna throw some damn bombs at it.
Okay.
You're gonna bomb bonk it?
Yes. I can't remember. I don't think it takes the splash damage on a critical miss, right?
Yeah, I don't think so.
For most things, a critical miss
Yeah, I think
automatically.
that's just a total whiff.
Like,
That's fine. I'll just throw my second one. Yes.
Hey. All right.
And then we'll put some persistent fire on him. Or she. Or they. I don't know how they identify.
they identify as a simp.
All
That is
right.
my.
All right. Grotus. Taking a rock.
We did it.
Yeah. Whew. Goddamn.
Are cracking rocks back.
Yep.
Ouch. All right. Well, stumbling stance.
Mm-hmm.
That's an action. Fainting. I will deceive the beast. Aha.
Nice. Okay. You're good.
Be flat-footed. Rather off guard.
Okay.
And then flurry of blows. Stumbling strikes. Balls.
Ooh.
Double balls.
Oh, goodness.
Well, that's my turn.
You were just bonked too hard.
Yeah, fair and valid. All right. Maz.
Well, Maz is going to do some healies on Grotus, since she's standing right behind him and maybe has a little bit of his blood on her face.
Fair.
Might want to save that blood for later.
I forget, do I just roll a medicine check?
Yes. Okay, that is a success. So go ahead and roll 2d8 plus, was it 12, I think?
Someday we'll remember all the mechanics.
I know, someday.
It'll be when the campaign's over.
Wait, what level of, let's see, what level of medicine are you? Expert.
Yeah.
Okay, 2D, yeah, 2D8 plus 10. So 8, 7, 15, 25. Nice. So Grotus, go ahead and heal yourself for 25.
I'm sure it was 50, right? So what? That's half of it back.
Yeah, it's half it back. Not bad. All right.
Aha.
Just scoop all the blood in a little cup. Just hand Grotus the cup. Here, drink this. Just get it back in you.
Yeah.
And
Okay, you say that, but that's probably exactly what Grotus would do.
I can put
that's
it back
not
in.
good advice.
It still fits.
Drink your blood. I'll patch
Perfectly
the
good
wound with
blood.
mud.
Don't let it go to waste.
just very giant pot bro from Elden Ring type behavior. Just stuff the meat back in there.
Oh God! Now all I can think of is that not Meat Canyon, the Star Bomb music video.
Oh. Right. All right, Monza, what else you doing?
Oh, you put me on blast. I'm gonna do acid splash on the construct.
Okay. Oof.
I will try it one more time.
Okay. Damn.
What? Only a 20 hit it?
No. Well, you also don't have a very high modifier on those, to be fair, too.
Okay, that's my turn.
All right. Asho has her crossbows that she's got here. So she targets construct here and shoots. Oof, miss. Miss. Damn. There's a hit.
I don't believe you.
All right, 19 more damage to that. Scorch.
I don't know how effective Scorch is going to be on this guy, but
Yeah.
I think honestly I'm going to have Scorch just hang back.
Fair.
Maybe kind of just protect Honker and Maz.
Okay.
Scorch is making sure no one comes up behind us.
All right, Maz. You
Me
are...
again?
Yep, you're up at the top of the order this time.
Well, I guess I will... Oh, I can't move my token because Honker's on top of me.
Oh, here, I can scoot you a little bit. There we go.
Okay, I'm gonna move there. And I guess I'm gonna try my rapier.
Okay.
Since I have better shit with that.
Nice.
Yeah, I figured it would be partially resisted, but I'm not gonna do damage to it any other way.
Yep, that's fine. Go ahead and do what you can do.
Something's better than nothing.
Exactly. chipping away at this dude.
Kind of literally.
Kind of literally, yeah, actually.
Well, Honker did say it had a funny looking nose, so maybe we're just giving it a nose job.
Yeah, every single one of these attacks is just jumping up, punching in the face. All right. So, the golem on its turn, you see it
The
raise.
golem goal.
It raises its fists and strikes at the wall of the corridor.
I'm sure that's fine.
Let's see. With that roll,
Wait, was it hitting the wall or Grotus?
it's hitting the
The
wall.
wall.
Because Grotus is selected.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, whoops. My bad. Grotus, you're not targeted this time. Okay, let's try that again.
Miss.
Okay, it does hit the wall. And let's see.
And it hurts it really bad and it starts crying.
So with its strike on the wall, with it just being a success, some of the like loose rubble of the corridor kind of showers down a bit. And so let's see, this would be with where it strikes, this would be Moz, Scorch. I guess this would be Moz and Scorch.
Well, no, it wouldn't be Scorch because she had Scorch fall back and you didn't move him.
Oh wait, did Scorch move back? Is Scorch back
That's what
here?
I thought.
Or is Scorch just like
Mm.
hanging back and didn't go up to
Oh.
attack?
I thought Braz said move back, but maybe I misheard. I'm probably
Yeah,
wrong.
he didn't like move up.
Yeah, I think he just like
Oh.
he's just kind of
between me and Honker.
yeah.
Okay, I'm
So,
sorry.
yeah,
I
like,
thought
right
I thought you
next to
said
you.
move back.
Okay. So, with his hit on the wall, you know, these rocks are coming tumbling down from the ceiling and they strike you, Maz, and Scorch for 13 damage. I'll go ahead and just apply that to you guys.
Do it.
There we go.
Make my day.
All right. And then its other action, it tries to strike directly at... Oops. Come on. Target. There we go. Second. Strikes at Maz. Bonk.
He wasn't happy with the nose job you gave him.
He was not.
That's fair. I never claimed to be an artist.
And then his final attack here at Grotus. Critical miss. Whew.
He hits Maz instead.
All right, took a little bit of persistent damage. All right, Braz, you're up.
Okay, I am gonna go ahead and throw a couple more Alchemist Fire at him.
Okay. I feel like we were fixing something with those last time. Let me double check that did. Right, no, that's the save. Okay, yeah, no, we did fix that one. Okay.
Yeah, I think we fixed everything last time.
Yeah, so let's see. Because those are
I
the...
just stuck all my rolls this time.
Oh, wait, is that right? So let's see, because the D20 plus, it's supposed to be plus Dex.
Yeah, my dex is only +4.
Oh, there should be a... Oh, I guess it is. Okay. All right, then. Is that everything, then? Just those?
Yeah, you can't win them all.
Damn. Okay. Asho. Targeting large construct. Brings out the hand crossbows. A miss. A critical. That's a lot of ones in those critical dice, but still decent.
You better also.
We're very disappointed.
Oh, your disappointment. She rolled a critical one, miss on that last attack. Rip. All right, Grotus.
She should feel bad that clowns are judging her battle skills.
Deception.
Right.
I can deceive you.
They are deceived.
Now they're gonna get punched. Gosh darn it.
God damn. I believe that'll do it.
A winner.
Nice.
And yeah, that flurry. Okay, so I don't think he can be stunned by a stunning strike, but here's the final attack.
Okay.
Okay, worth trying.
Worth a try. All right. Honker.
Like I was saying, everybody, we know that Asho's trying her best, but let's all be better. That'll be an inspire courage.
Well, clearly.
just the most, Pete's party at the retail job. Inspire courage.
Yep.
All right, go ahead and toss that out on everyone. Boom, nice. All right.
And then let me untarget. And then I will do my, I'll see if this works. Yeah, this will. I'll do a Dirge of Doom because my jokes are so bad that it brightens the construct for one. And then I will, I guess I should have kept everybody targeted. I'll also do a lingering or a inspired defense on everyone.
Ooh, good call. Especially with the damage this guy puts out. Ooh.
Yeah, there we go.
And the damage we're not putting out.
All right. Scorch.
Yeah, I'm gonna just continue to have him hang back for now.
All right. All right, top of the order with the Construct. All right, Construct
Cool.
once again smashes his fist into the wall, this time on the side that Grotus and Honker are on. Let me make sure he's not targeting anybody right now. There we go. Let's see. Rolls a critical 1. Somehow misses hitting the wall. Not quite sure how that works.
He hit himself in the face.
We all had a good laugh.
You missed the gigantic stationary object that is all around you. Somehow. Fucking brilliant.
Wrist was like turned or yeah, Yeah, his wrist was turned wrong, so like he hit at the wrong angle.
Yeah, it's like hit right on the wrist, like, oh, Christ, goddamn, been in here for years.
He's doing that dance you do after you hit your funny bone.
When it's not very funny, not very humorous.
All right.
That's a bad bone joke, and I appreciate y'all laughing.
We weren't.
Oh, damn. Cold. All right. So, once again here, after somehow missing the wall, second attack. I guess he only has 2 this time because of the frighten. Misses, Grotus. Nice. All right. Takes a little persistent fire damage.
Yeah, fire seems to be doing shit to him. Y'all got any fire?
A little bit, yeah.
I mean, I do have fire, but I don't know if I would hit him with my bonus.
Miles, you're up.
Well, I will try my fire, but I don't think it will work.
Well, it fails. You got 2 other attacks.
Nope.
Woof.
So I will do my rapier instead.
Sound good. Woo! Nice. That's what we like to see. Damn. Very nice. Still
Even
partially
partially
resisted. Yeah,
That's
but he
beautiful.
partially resists like everything. He's a fucking rock. So,
So me get some paper.
hey, still hits. Nice. It's something. You guys are chipping away. He's looking a little worse for wear. Grotus.
Time to stop chipping and start chunking. Deception.
It works.
I think you have to say deception like that every time, otherwise you're
Ah,
Like
I can say it.
it's like parkour. If you don't say it, then really are you?
Yeah.
Shisha. Squirrel style.
Nice hit. Let's go.
I'm adding the +1 for the backstabby damage.
Sweet. Very nice. Very nice.
I think I'm pretty sure my thing overcomes partial resistance.
Does it? Okay.
I mean, I have metal strike.
Oh, right.
You can,
Yeah. Okay,
allows
yeah.
you to deal damage variety such as demons, devils, and fae. And then the other one, mystic strikes. Your unarmed attacks become magical, allowing them to get past resistance to non-magical attacks.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, let me fix that damage then on him. So that is full. Okay, so that I applied the other part that it negated.
Then second attack.
Okay.
And since if the 2 attacks that are part of the same flurry of blows, they count as 1 for the purpose of like damage reduction.
Right. Okay. But at least, like Citizen said, they're going through the magic damage. Or the resistance. I'll fix that. So let's see. 12. Let me get the other 12 applied. Alright. Cool. Alright. Nicely done. The thing, the golem seems to be kind of teetering a bit here with those strikes that Grotus was laying in here. Brings us to Asho. Lines up her hand crossbows here. Choo. Hits. Hey, that was enough.
I told you to do better, and you did better, Osho. You know what? I'm proud of you.
You know, I like that it made the splat like oil, rocks, gunk instead of blood. I like that it colors it properly.
It does make it that much more enjoyable.
Right, right.
Does anything have purple blood?
I think you
I
have
was
fought.
just thinking that.
You have, because there was something that we fought somewhat recently. I think that we killed it, and the splat was like purple. I don't remember what it was, but I know we've seen some other colors of splat.
What if we just go around the world making things bleed to see if we can make a rainbow?
What color are your
Oh,
splats?
I'm into it.
Wow,
Yes, Honker is
that
down
would be
to
the most
clown.
beautiful rainbow.
We can paint it on our faces.
The campaign takes a turn.
A beautiful rainbow turn.
The gang goes hunting for the end of a rainbow.
Started as a carnival act, ended as something much darker.
Oh,
This is what happens when Maz and Honker make plans.
Beautiful, beautiful art is what happens.
all right. So with the not the honker, with the construct in pieces on the ground, the way appears to be clear forward. The hallway seems to open up into some larger chamber. There's kind of a strange light coming from up ahead, it seems.
Motion to change Honker's name from I'm Honker to The Honker because it makes you sound like a god.
The honker.
Or like a Batman villain.
The honker. That's fucking great. All right. Onwards.
Yeah.
Onward.
Onwards.
Do it.
All right. We'll get Scorch and Osho up here. Scorch, why are you targeting Maz?
Because he was told to protect her.
Scorch is targeting me for requests for belly rubs.
Oh, there we go. That makes sense. All right. So, as you step into this kind of large central room, the center of this is occupied by this is like a massive, like domed chamber. It's about 60 feet high, and there are 4 large alcoves at the northeast, southeast, southwest, northwest corners. Each of the alcoves, everybody roll a religion check.
Argue that clown lore is also acceptable.
I mean, given the context of the statues and the campaign, sure.
Give it the clown lore is a religion.
I get to add half my level because I'm untrained, but I'm a clever improviser.
So, you recognize these statues as being statues of Eridan. You've seen similar visages like this before in previous places that you have been. You do notice though that all 4 of these statues have been like defaced to all hell. They're marked up all over the place. Pieces have been knocked out of them. Clearly someone don't like Eridan around here. You also see there are corridors that lead out of this room to like in the northwest and the northeast, kind of in the back of those alcoves. You see hallways going off those directions. And in addition, up above you at the very top of the center of the dome, you see about a 10-foot diameter shaft that goes vertically up out of the dome. All around you, in the air, you see dozens of silvery mirrors that float in the air in a series of concentric rings, and they just kind of slowly rotate in opposite directions. Like the inner ring rotates clockwise, the outer ring rotates counterclockwise. and then just kind of slowly rotating around. A pedestal in the very middle of the room supports a large, multifaceted crystal, and there is a beam of light extending that's coming down through the shaft, striking the crystal and refracting the light into like 100 different light rays all over the room that bounce all over the place, creating a kaleidoscope of rainbow colors on every surface. Quest over. We found the rainbow. Good job, guys. You win.
We did it.
But it's not a blood rainbow.
Oh, the quest
We'll have
goes
to add
on.
blood.
Our torment continues. Damn, we were so close. We
And
thought
is
we
it a
had it.
double rainbow? Because if not,
Yeah,
like,
we can paint double rainbows
yeah.
all the way across the sky.
All right. Yeah. For the mirrors are like each of the mirrors is about like a 4 foot tall, 3 foot wide mirror. They're floating about 15, 20 feet off the floor, and they're all kind of angled inward a little bit and slightly downward, and catch the light from the crystal and like reflect it all over the place.
Cool.
Um,
I have an overwhelming urge to break one, but I don't think I'm going to act on it.
okay. So, like, you guys were all in the southern part of the room here. Do you guys like go up into the room at all? Poking around in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Poking around some shit.
Okay.
Figure out how we're supposed to adjust some mirrors.
So, as you guys are kind of stepping into more of the center of the room, where the light is like really bouncing all over the place from these mirrors, you all feel uh, you feel a little lighter, and kind of in your mind, you kind of recall the Aeon, like the resonant reflections that you've gotten from like the other Aeon towers in the past that you guys have been to, and you have this feeling in your mind of like recognition, um, that the fact that those are present like within your souls is like recognized, and as a result, you've kind of been like granted something by this. You all have fly
Oh.
in this light
Oh.
because Asho stays on the ground. She does not have a resonant reflection. But
I immediately fly.
but the rest of you all feel you're able to just kind of will yourself like into the air.
Yeah. I do that. Is there anything fun on the ceiling? Like I fly up there.
There is the 10 foot wide shaft that seems to go up a ways somewhere further up in the tower. But like there's that, and then there's the other hallways to the northeast and northwest that are at ground level. Asho kind of sees you all flying around in here and says, "Whoa, where'd you learn to do that? I want
No
to fly.
idea.
How do I get up there?"
I don't even know how I got up here.
Hey, pumpkin, come here.
Deep cleansing breath, Smoz.
Goblins weren't made for the air. If we were, our skin would be blue.
Moz, do you want to go back to the ground?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
You're able to just kind of will yourself down to the ground.
Okay. So we've been granted some cool new resonant reflection power things, maybe?
At least in the light, I guess. Or
And
maybe it's the tower recognizing.
who knows? Did you say there were some doors in here?
Yeah. So if you go up to like the northern end of the room, so like up here, there's a hallway there, and there's a hallway over there, to the northwest and the northeast.
Okay. Do we hear anything coming from either hallway?
Give me a perception check. No. You do notice, Braz, like when you're like you and you get down to the ground, you kind of go up here and check out these hallways up here. That feeling, like you notice, like when you guys like initially walked into the center of the room, like you all kind of felt yourselves like just kind of hovering an inch off the ground before you were like, oh shit, like we can fly. You don't get that feeling when you're like over here, like outside of the mirrors.
Okay. Yeah. Which one of these hallways you want to go down, guys?
Left.
Left then.
Yeah.
Left. Okay. As you guys kind of head off in this direction, Asho's kind of following you, and she's just, you guys better teach me how to do that. I want to see what's up there. That's cool.
You have to take a stone into your soul. Do you think you can handle it? I say as I'm walking and my head is turned 180 degrees behind me,
God, you're terrifying.
Oh, jeez. So, let's see. So did you go look up this this passageway over here? It's like there's a short hallway that then gets to a staircase. And it's a spiral staircase, and it just kind of seems to go up for quite a ways, like up through the tower. So it seems like this is another way up that isn't, flight requirement. You're still solidly on the ground if you go this way. At least it seems.
Well, I mean, we have one person with us who can't fly, so at least some of us should probably take the stairs.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess. Do we want to all go down this hallway first, or do some people want to go the fly route?
I mean, you could also try to see if you can lift her, I guess.
Yeah, Grotus will just lift, fly, see if we can do that. Might take 2 of our hover powers. It's a goblin. Come on.
Oh wait, can Scorch fly?
Oh, that's true. Scorch doesn't really have. Well,
Are you saying Scorch doesn't have a soul?
I guess Scorch was with you these other times you're at the Aeon Tower, so I guess Scorch does have this within himself. He was with you at the other Aeon Towers, so sure, why not?
Fuck yeah, flying wolf.
Cool.
All right, so you try to kind of collectively get Asho and try to fly up this shaft here. So it goes quite a ways up. Like you guys kind of start going up this shaft, and it's like 300 feet vertically that you guys are kind of floating up here. You do see, like you guys are kind of watching ahead of you as you guys go up. It does appear to widen a little ways above you. You guys just bust in there, or
Bustin makes me feel good, so I'm into that.
all right. So
I mean, we've never been shy before. Why start now?
Wait, were we going up the stairs or the right hallway?
No, we're going up the shaft.
they decided to fly.
Oh, we're just flying up the stairwell.
No, up the shaft.
Oh, so we're in the right hallway?
No, you're in the middle of the mirror room.
Oh. I thought we were in the
We just
hallway
did
You,
still.
you saw it. Sorry, that was rude and it wasn't as funny as I thought it was gonna be.
All right, so where is the map for this floor? That's lower floor, upper floor. Okay. So, you come up floating out of this hole here with Osho in tow. And let me grab your tokens. Scoot you over to this other map here. That's everybody. That's everybody. Okay. And share. There we go. All right. So this is about halfway up the shaft. So you've been in this like just kind of column of a shaft, and it widened into this room, but there's still more shaft above in like the roof of this room that continues up, to the top of the tower, where the Aeon Orb is. So this room is about 40 feet in diameter, with a corbelled ceiling that rises from the edges to kind of a dome in the center. There are signs of habitation. There's remains of cooking fire and a scattering of scorched bones, including two reptilian-looking humanoid skeletons that are almost fully intact and propped against the walls. There is a flat block of stone, like a table or an altar, crusted with blood on the eastern side of the room. There are also several clay jars of foul-smelling liquid clustered at the base of that altar. The only exits or entrances to this chamber are the shaft up and the shaft down.
Cool.
Bye. Bye. Maybe we don't fuck with this room as much and just shaft up. I mean, we should take a quick peek around.
Yay. I lick the bloody spot.
Of course you do.
Doesn't
God,
really
no,
taste
what's in
good.
those jars still?
So you do a perception check as you guys are kind of poking around in here.
Okay.
All right. So poking around in here, you find a few things. You find a greater acid flask. You find looks to be a greater antidote. You find some kind of elixir that you're not sure what it is. You find a nice kind of, or you actually find a couple of nice emeralds that have been cut into this cool spiral pattern. And then just like a various assortment of coinage here and there. But otherwise, like it seems like with the skeletons and with like this altar and other stuff, and also the kind of inaccessibility of this room, it seems like it almost seems like some of the stuff that was in here was more like for either like experimentation purposes or like weird alchemical stuff. Like you kind of noticed this particularly, Braz. I mean, you'd heard from Gratana that supposedly Thessica does do like alchemical shit, um, and possibly had been trying to do some of that here. As you guys are looking around here, give me another perception check. Okay, Grotus, you're the first to notice as you guys are looking around. You hear a sound from the shaft above you, and in short order, you see a couple of very strange looking Zolgaths. They kind of climb down the wall of that upper shaft and kind of swing themselves into the room. And they do so, they have these arms that something has been done to them. They're a lot more muscly than the average Zolgath that you've seen. And their arms appear to have been mutated into these kind of overlong hooks of sorts. Something has been done to them.
Eee.
Yeah. But
I don't like.
they swing into the room from the shaft above. Where did it put them? There they are. Here's one. There's two. There's three. There are three of them. And they swing in and land with a hiss and kind of brandish their strange hooked arms. All of them are, they all seem like kind of like parts of their skin and like parts of their bodies are kind of like bulging in unnatural ways. They've clearly been modified somehow. Go ahead and roll it up. Okay. All right. So, top of the order here, we have one of these Zolgaths. Let's see which one. This one. All right. One of the Zolgaths that climbed out of the shaft and swung down kind of landed over here behind Scorch. And it attacks at Scorch with its funky claw. Hits. I'm not sure entirely why Scorch resisted that, but okay. Interesting.
Because he's a flying wolf.
I guess
He's
so.
a good boy.
So,
Boy.
Braz, that does bring up an interesting point. And, I'm just going to assume, in character you thought of this. You do notice that you do still have that weightlessness. Like, just in this room. So you are able to fly right now.
Guys, we can still fly.
Cool.
Incoming message.
Oop.
Wow, Mook, rude.
Forgot to turn that back after we got the pizza. Actually, you know what, Braz? Go ahead and give yourself a hero point for thinking about that. You guys are still flying. You're still able to fly.
Yeah, I 100% thought of that myself.
Yep, we're gonna say you did. Why not?
Sometimes it helps the gibberish that comes out of my brain.
Right. All right. So the Zolgath once again does its other attack on Scorch here. Oof. Which brings us to Braz.
I'm gonna get some more alchemist fire out, and I'm gonna lob it in between those two by Scorch, so I should be able to get them both.
Okay.
Okay, they'll still get splash damage though.
Mm-hmm. God damn.
All right. Not my best work, but
Still something. Getting a little damage on there. All right, Maz.
Maz is gonna attack the one right in front of her with her rapier.
Yep. That's a hit. Nice. Damn. All right. And a miss. But still some respectable damage nonetheless. All right. So humanoid here. Or the hook limb Zolgath. Let me just change there. We'll just identify them. We know they're Zolgaths. There we go. All right, this one attacks at Maz. Oops, wrong one. There we go. Strikes twice with the claws. One. Miss. Two. Critical. Ooh. Ooh. Big damage. Big damage on Maz.
you partially resisted too. I wonder what that is about.
Oh, you guys still have the buff from the Inspired Courage from last fight is still applied on you guys.
Oh.
That probably should have expired, but
Yeah,
whatever the fuck.
messing
We'll
around,
let it
something
let
like
it
that.
exist. Let it ride, whatever. And its last attack. Ooh, misses. Alright, this other Zolgath down here. Attacks at Asho. Miss. A hit. And once more. A miss. Okay, Grotus.
Stumbling stance.
Okay.
Deception on Zolgath 9.
You have to say it right.
Deception. Shisha.
Ooh, nice. Deceived.
Be so deceived.
Ooh, critical. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
So many dice.
Goddamn.
Shotgun
Very
attack.
nice. Shotgun attack indeed. Kablam! The fists come out. It's weird.
That's my turn.
I feel like something got... It's weird. There's two different types of dice. I feel like something got funky in there. Huh. Well, it looks normal. What the heck?
Hey.
Weird. Wonder where those came from. Whack. Alright. Asho. Let's see. Well, I don't have anything really set up on her aside from her crossbow, so she's still gonna try to hand crossbow from melee range. Alright. Just firing him right into the gut. One. Second attack. Miss. Third attack. Critical miss. Oof. Alright. Scorch. Took a little bit of damage from this guy. His claws are no joke. What's Scorch doing?
He's gonna attack that one directly in front of him.
Okay. Bites ahoy. Oof. A miss and a miss. I think I need to update his sheet. Yeah, I need to update his sheet a little bit.
Yeah, I think we always forget to level him up.
Yeah. Let me fix him really quick while I go to the next turn with Honker. I'll let Honker do their thing, and I'll see if I can fix him up here. What you doing, Honker?
Oh, let's go ahead and do the good old triple play. We'll do the Inspire Courage and Defense.
Okay.
And then let me do the Dirge of Doom on the Zulgath.
Oops, didn't mean to roll that.
Okay. I forgot to put those on myself. Alright. That's my turn. That's 3 actions.
Okay. Alright, tuned up Scorch a little bit. There we go. Top of the order, Maz. Took a little bit of beating with those hook claws last time.
Indeed. I'm gonna use my rapier again.
Nice. All right. You are jabbing into these weird, bulgy arms. Poking holes.
And then I am going to consume a lesser healing potion.
Okay.
See, 2d8 plus 5.
Yeah, I think it works pretty much the same as like if you did a cure wounds or medical treatment on yourself.
So 16.
Cool. All right, go ahead and do that to yourself. And we'll get back to Scorch.
Chomp chomp.
Alrighty. Alright. Hit. Oh, what the heck? I didn't apply the updated to his bite. Hold on. Make sure I did that in the right spot. Yeah. Huh, I'm not sure why that didn't apply that right, but I will just go ahead and manually roll the other dice I should have added in there. It just added 1 damage. Let's see, that was to number 7. Okay. And another bite. Yeah, that's a miss. Okay, Hooklim Zolgath down here by Osho. Kind of continues the claw action. A claw, and a bite. Ooh, critical on the bite. Chomps at Osho. Leave a nasty gash in one of their legs here. The hook limb over by Scorch. Continues going after Scorch here. Oh, he's targeting himself. That shouldn't be happening. There we go. Misses. Whew.
Oh boy.
Ooh. Big chomps on Scorch. Oh, damn. Critical on the third hit, too.
Don't kill my wolf, please.
No, let's... Oh. Scorch is not looking good. Oh my god. Yeah, Scorch has 1 health. Scorch is a little chomped up right now. Let's see, the hook
Hey,
limb.
we'll take care of it.
Up a Moz. Oops. Oof. Okay, there we go. Chomping at Moz. A miss. A hit. And last attack. Oops. Oops. That was not supposed to roll 2 dice. I'm gonna redo that. Okay, just a regular hit. There we go. Whew. Okay. Honker.
I will cast Soothe onto Scorch.
Okay.
Terrible roll.
Oof.
And then I will do the Dirge of Doom on the Zulgas.
Okay. All right. Grotus.
My turn.
Time to finish this Joker. Deception, I'm the Joker.
Oh God.
Deception, I'm the Jongleur. Ah, god damn it. Alright, whatever. Just normal stumbling strikes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And a flurry and all that. Alright.
There we go.
Alright, took care of that one.
Nice. All right.
It was a deception, a flurry, so I can still move here and try to take some heat off of Scorch.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Braz.
Okay, so I'm gonna give Scorch a healing potion moderate, so it'll be 3d8 plus 10. So 25.
All right.
And then I can still throw at least one alchemist fire at number whoever there.
Whew.
That's my turn.
All right. Asho is up. Going in with the hand crossbows. Oops. Okay. And a 1. Nice. And a 2. Nice. And a 3. Oh, whoops. That was not supposed to hit. That was a critical miss. Fix that here. Okay. Braz.
Did you add that 25 to Scorch?
Oh, let me make sure. Oh, let me fix that. Okay.
Okay, and then I have one more moderate healing potion, so I'm gonna do that to him one more time. So another 25.
Okay.
And then I will throw another alchemist fire.
Damn. There's got to be something we're missing with these, so they like never ever hit. I feel like there's got to be something. It's ridiculous.
Well, it was hitting some with the other dude. Yeah, it's not hitting these.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, just even looking at like the sheer math of like a lot of the stuff we run into now in terms of like what their AC is, like these will just like never hit.
Just be so much easier if you didn't have to build all the alchemist stuff. If it would just freaking drag and drop.
I know, right? Let's see. Maz, you're up next.
I am going to. I can do field medicine on myself, right?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. So.
Nice. That's a success. Right, 21.
And then it's plus, yeah, so 21.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good, I almost have 40 HP again.
Woohoo!
Hooray.
And then I guess I'll drink one of my healing potions. That's another 13.
Mm-hmm.
I'm above 50, guys.
All right, you still have one action.
I guess I will. I'm gonna do produce flame.
Okay. Damn. All right. Brings us to the one down here by Osho. All right. Bite. Hit. Second. That's a total whiff. Third. Also a whiff. The other one over here. Let's see. Let's see. I know. Let's see. Grotus had come over and was wailing on it. Let's see. So, gonna go after Grotus here. Managing to dodge those nasty claws. Grotus, you're up.
Gonna finish it. No one's hooking this dog.
Nice. Whew. God damn.
A lot of ones.
That is a lot of ones.
It's still good damage though.
There's another one.
I'm gonna use my hero point on that one.
Okay.
Oh well.
Oh well.
And the deception for before the final strike.
Okay. Nice.
I forgot to click the off guard button. I think that only adds like 2 or though, right? Something right.
Yeah, let me just double check what exactly their AC is really quick. Would that have made a difference? Not quite. Almost, but not quite.
Okay.
All right, Honker.
Honker will do the Dirge of Doom. Keep that going. And then I'll do a chill touch on Zolgath 18.
Okay.
One sec. I just gotta fix the damage really quick. Nope, never mind. I completely broke it. All right, we'll attempt a daze on him. Instead, nice. So they'll take that damage, and then they'll be stunned. And that's my turn.
Okay. All right. Asho with crossbows. Achoo. Oof, miss. A hit. And once more. Ah, miss. Damn. All right, Scorch. A little bit better thanks to all the healing.
Yes, he'll go ahead and he'll try to bite again.
All right. I don't know why it's not applying these changes I made to him, because that should have hit. And then this should have had an additional damage dice on it. Fix that here on the damage.
No one believes that Scorch is the goodest boy.
I know.
We got to get him that toupee.
I know.
It's toupee, yeah.
That Friar Tuck haircut is really hurting his rep.
Right.
Is.
All right. The second one missed. All right, hook them Zolgath down here by Asho. Claw. Miss. Claw. Oh, wait, sorry, that first one hit. What am I doing? Let me roll that one real quick. Okay. Third one. Miss. Okay. Other one over here at Grotus. Bite. Miss. Claw. Hoo! Hoo! And finishing off with the miss. God damn.
Well, they're still. I was in stumbling stance that time, so now they'll be off guard to my next attack.
That is
plan
true.
works.
That is true. Scorch is back up around again with the biting. That would hit. And that would do. Let me roll an additional one there for that. And a second bite. Nice. And the additional dice that should be in there. Add another one of those. Okay. All right, Grotus.
Revenge strikes. Deception.
Nice.
Alright.
Okay. Honker.
Honker will do a blistering invect on number 8. Your arms look like your mother was your brother at the same time because that makes sense here. Ha! Nice. And then I'll do the Dirge of Doom on them. Debuffs up. That's my turn.
All right. Asho with the crossbows. Oof, critical, nice. Hey, there we go. All right.
Beautiful.
Another one down. Bam. And with her other 2 shots at the other guy. Another hit. Oh, and that was all he needed to. Asho with the finishers, I guess. God damn. Whew. God damn. This guy's cool.
Maz flops back on the floor.
It's okay. I'm coming, sister. I can do 2 people, so I'm gonna try to do medicine on Maz and Grotus.
Okay. That is a critical success.
Okay, so that's
4d8 plus 10. So 25.
Eh,
you're getting 25 with everything for healing.
See, and that was
Well, I'm back in the green.
and that was to who?
Well, I can do 2. So at once. So I did Maz and Grotus.
Maz and Grotus. Okay.
Sorry, Asho, I can't do 3.
I mean, I know Maz has the medicine stuff too.
Yeah.
Maybe you can hit her and Scorch. Well, don't hit Scorch. I'll have to hit you.
Yeah. Maz. I'm pretty sure I also can do 2.
I think you and I
Because
both have
we've both kind of maxed out on that field medicine so far.
Yeah, cause do you also have ward medic?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do 2 then.
That is also a critical success. Nice.
Look
You
at
said
us.
5.
Yeah, so 4d8 plus 5. Or plus 10, sorry.
Oops. So 21 to Grotus and Scorch.
Okay.
Grotus or Osho?
Oh. What? Oh, I guess OSHA needs it more. Grotus and OSHA.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I think we'll call it there for today. In this weird room in the middle of the tower. And we'll get to more of the tower next time.
Okay. Thanks for running.
Hell yeah.